there, Cindy J from Green Bay coming at you with a little project. I'm going to try the chocolate covered strawberries tonight. I picked up some of these items from the Walmart haul last night. So I only want to make a couple of them because this is kind of new for me. I mean, you can go and find videos. I was checking out a few other videos on YouTube. And they get so fancy, the things that these really talented creative people can do in terms of decorating these strawberries. So I'm going very basic B for today. So I just want to experiment with a couple of berries. So these are the berries, or the type of berries I'm going to try using. I pre-washed these and got them nice and dry, so that's why I have them separated. So yes, they're clean for anybody who's concerned, because the container recommends that use dry fruit, as apparently moisture makes it difficult for the chocolate to adhere to the fruit. So I don't know, I guess I will follow the instructions and do as it says. I think that the ideal is that it recommends that you just microwave this whole container at once, but since I only want to make a few at a time, it appears that a serving size comes in at around 9 of these wafers, so that's 80 calories. But 9 of the wafers is considered a serving. So let's see here what 9 looks like. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's not really very many. I think I might go with a serving and a half because I want to be able to get at least enough melted chocolate to get it wrapped around the berries. So maybe let's go with 2 servings. So we have 9 in there already, so we'll go with another 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So all right, we've got ourselves 2 servings of chocolate, so that should cover the bottom of the little container. So it recommends microwaving for 30 seconds at half power. I'm going to start out with 15 seconds at half power and give it its first stir, just because I'm assuming it's recommending 30 seconds for the whole container here. So let's see here. We'll do 15 seconds to start out with, and then our power level down to 50 or half power. So we'll get that going, and then I was hoping if this turned out okay that maybe I would make some next week then for Valentine's Day and use these cute little pokers that I have, but today will be a good opportunity to again try them out. So okay, see what the first cycle of melting looks like. It doesn't look like they've really done anything at all, so okay, I think I'll go with a little bit longer this time here. Maybe I will just go ahead and go with I'll do 25, and then the power level. Okay, so this time was 25, and let's see how they look once they start. Okay, they're starting to melt. My experience with the pink ones, I had played around with the pink ones a couple weeks ago, and I felt that they had melted a lot more quickly than what these guys are. So I think I will go ahead and give it another hit in the microwave and melt them a little bit more. I'll try the 25 again. And again at 50% power. So that probably slows things up a little bit too, as doing it at 50%. But I would imagine going full blast, you're gonna singe up the edges of that chocolate and I think that there's some term for it, you know, once the chocolate gets funny where you can't work with it anymore. But hopefully that doesn't happen to us here. So we have our first berry. I don't have parchment paper right now, so I'm just going to use some aluminum foil to work over. It'll at least give me something to drip on. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're a little bit more melty. Looks like it's still a little bit chunky. Keep stirring because, like I said, I just don't want to risk overdoing it. But I think I might give it just another maybe 12 seconds. And then that way I'll get the strawberry put on the pick and then go for the dip. Oh, get this little bugger off. Okay, this time will definitely be enough. So. I saw a very neat idea where the strawberry was cut in a heart formation, and I'm kind of interested in trying that out. It looked really cute where the part it was cut out there in the middle to give it that appearance of being a heart. So like I said, there's just so many different ideas. You can be as creative as you want to be, or you can be as basic as me. So all right, looking good. We've got this chocolate looking pretty smooth, so let's go for it. Let's go for that first dip. Dip, dip, dip. All right. Put this one down. We'll go for a dip, dip, dip on this guy. Should have pre-poked these guys, but I didn't know how many I was going to end up having enough chocolate for. So let's see here. Getting down to the end. This one I think I'll just use to attempt to grab what's left here of the chocolate before it completely gets solidified on me. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll set that down. And, you know, there are just so many neat ideas that I saw where people use this cool, like, shimmer that they make the chocolate have just a beautiful sheen. It's just unbelievable how limitless it is to the things that you can do when it comes to creative little desserts like this. And it is a lot of fun working with food if you are into doing creative things like arts and crafts. I find the drawback is if you really get into doing certain crafts, you get enjoyment from doing them, but then you have everything hanging around the house and you can only give away so many, you know, crocheted hot pads to your family members. So it is fun to get creative in the kitchen with food items. And that way they're consumed and people have fun with them and everybody's a winner. So that, I have 4 berries here. So that would be, I used 18 chips or 2 servings of chips to get these 4 berries covered in chocolate. And they're pretty covered. So I'm going to just let them sit and solidify here. According to the container, it says do not refrigerate, dip, fruit, or remaining dulce, you know, this chocolate. So, but again, since I didn't melt it all, I'm going to just pop the cover back on and put it away at room temperature until next week when I'm ready to experiment with some other, a little bit messy here, with some, maybe get a little bit more fancy. That's why I wanted to try to get a hang of it today or earlier on, and then maybe I can think about what different ideas I want to try. That shimmer seemed like a really neat idea. It was really pretty, and I've seen that available even at Walmart. And like I pointed out yesterday, I got these candies as well, and these would also work on the strawberries, but not gonna bust into those guys tonight. That's more of a Saturday afternoon kind of activity, I would say. Getting the multiple flavors going, because I have to figure out, I'm sure there's some sort of a system, but obviously you can only really work with one color at a time or it'll get hard on you. So I imagine you'll have to do, things in layers. So, well, that's what YouTube is for, right? You can find everything you need. But yeah, thank you for checking out my video. And let's see here. Still, I wouldn't call this completely solidified, but I mean, I still have a chocolate covered strawberry here. So hey, let's give it a shot. Pretty good. I guess you can't go wrong with chocolate and strawberries. So, all right. Well, thanks again for checking it out, and we'll see you soon.